I cannot stress the importance of having good friends who will tell you when what you're doing sucks. All right, so let me lay the groundwork first. I am 3 weeks into the 100x experiment where I have committed to increasing the volume of all of my marketing activities 100 times my previous output. And as part of this, I've decided to start posting to social media much more often. Instead of posting 3 times per week, I'm posting 300 times a week. So that breaks down to 43 posts per day across 6 channels. Now my strategy behind doing this is simple. Record long format clips about a single unifying topic, send that to my editors, and then have them chop those clips into bite-sized shorts that can then be distributed across various social media channels. Plan sounds simple in theory. I'm finding much more difficult in execution. So I was starting to feel that these short clips were a little bit disjointed and lacking the proper context. And just when those feelings started becoming most prominent, that's when Charles hit me up and said, hey, I'm seeing your content on YouTube. It's great. Every time I open up the platform, there you are. However, the downside is that it all sucks because it's so disjointed and so lacking context that it feels sloppily put together. And I would agree. I don't want to represent my company in a way that feels amateur, but at the same time, I'm committed to my goal of increasing the volume of my posts. On top of this, because the internet is the internet, someone actually left a comment on one of my most recent videos telling me that my stuff was horrible and boring and that I should discontinue everything that I'm doing. So I think it was a troll comment, but the fact still stands. Look, I'm convinced and I'm gonna be doing something about it. So my plan now is to take more accountability over the shorts that are created. So I have my newly hired social media manager, Brandon, if you remember him from the previous videos. He is going to be going through all of the long form videos and specifically specifying which section should be cut, attaching the hooks to the beginning of the video so that way the context still exists between what I initially said to kick off the video and then the component of that individual component that I'm describing later on in the video. So I think this will ultimately create a much better experience. Hopefully for you all watching, you will see a sharp increase in quality, and then the context that's required in order to actually understand what I'm talking about in the video should persist throughout everything that I put out. So that is my commitment. That is the problem I'm solving for. And thank you, Charles, for not being afraid to offend and telling me when what I was putting out was a hot mess. That's it for this one. Follow me on LinkedIn if you like legal tech tips. And of course, subscribe to Paragon Tech's YouTube channel where there will be no shorts lacking context, but long form content where you can indulge in to learn everything legal operations through utilizing better technology. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.